Well, good morning. This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning, your local sewer and drain cleaning expert for northern New Hampshire. We are going down to Conway, New Hampshire today to take care of a sewer drain. I guess two other companies were on, couldn't clear the drain from what I'm guessing at, so we're going to mosey on down there and try to figure out what's going on with that drain and get this poor customer's sewer up and running. So we're going to go down there. We are going to chop, 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 pow that drain, hopefully, or even just find out what's going on down there. You know, who knows? Maybe it's a septic tank that's being pumped on the wrong side, or maybe it's a septic tank that just hasn't been pumped, or maybe it's a clog and a septic tank that has never been pumped and or pumped on the wrong side or something like that. But with sewers and drains, you just never know what you're walking into every day. Every drain is different, every house is different, every situation is different, and every clog is different. So sometimes you got to call in the expert for this area to go down there and take care of a drain issue and find out what's going on. So let's down the Conway and find out what's going on. See you soon. I also forgot to add that my coffee hasn't woken me up yet. Caffeination levels are blinking probably right around the yellow area. So I don't have the magic eyes to bing. Wake me up yet, so I might have to stop for a second coffee, which I don't like doing. But sometimes you need the magic elixir of life of caffeine to keep us going. Let's go get it. Okay, so we are here, and we have multiple sanitary tees on their sides and on their back. See how this looks like it has a swoop? But it's not a swoop. Everything just stops and plops and has to go across that way. All right, and the rubber thing here. So we're going to open this up and send the camera down there and see if we can see anything. Okay, we are in the pipe, and we are about 8 feet out. See right there, hitting some kind of obstruction there. Camera's down inside the sewer pipe. We can't see that right now, so let's grab a machine. We're gonna grab the flex shaft and open it up. Hopefully the tank isn't full too, so we're gonna attempt to clear this pipe out now. Hey, this is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning. So after getting that line cleared, we have found the baffle to the tank, which is right here. It's buried underneath right here. It's been missing for a while, so knowing where that is going to be a big help to finding that septic tank when it needs to be pumped. There could be either just one of those small concrete pop open holes with access, and there might be another hole here. It is original system, so I'm going to guess it's probably a one lid for its age. I don't know when this thing was installed or if it's been changed. It's our locating equipment. And we just, wherever that cap is there, we would recommend having a riser put in so you're not having to dig it up all the time and disturbing the garden. So that'd be great, doing that stuff there. So we're gonna go back inside and we're gonna flex shaft the rest of that pipe and smooth it out. Okay, so here's the baffle. Down inside there, that cast iron is showing some heavy rot, so we're gonna descale that with our flex shaft and kind of smooth it out. We have the baffle located out there, so hopefully Seth from Turner Septic can find the lid a lot more easy. So we're going to clear this out, smooth it out, get it running, keep it running. And you can see how much cleaner that pipe is now after us descaling and getting a lot of that rust out of there to help promote better flow with that pipe, especially with that sanitary tee that's right there. It's going to slow half your flush power down on your sewer, and you're going to have a tremendous amount of water loss, especially if you got the newer toilets. If you have like a 1.6 or a 1.28, count 50% of your flush power lost because of that. Plus then you have to go over all that old scale and everything that was slowing it down. So when this house was built, it was probably a 3.5 or a 5 gallon flush toilet at the time, and that was probably replaced. That would be the Water Conservation Act of 1994. Save water, but who cares if you back up? Add a lot of that old plumbing on top of newer fixtures that are water saver, and you're going to have a lot of issues. So there's been a lot of clogging, a lot more clogging since 1994, and then you add all the modern day conveniences of wipes and toilet paper, heavier toilet paper and stuff like that. None of that was found in this sewer. It was just a clog, some tree roots inside there, and heavy scale buildup. So we're going to perform the inspection on the way back now of this sewer. This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning. We're at 123 VFW Road, Conway, New Hampshire. We've got the sewer line all opened up and descaled. We have the lid area found and marked out there. Marking is on the baffle area. As you can see, we are into the tank right here. So we're going to perform the inspection back to the clean out, which is located in the rear right hand side of the building. This pipe is definitely looking a lot more smooth now compared to what it was. A lot of stalactites and stalagmites inside that pipe. It's probably the first time I've seen it cleaning and maybe possibly forever. Water coming down the T right there. See how it all just splashes right inside there. So this is a sanitary tee on this back, and that's what I'm talking about, how you lose 50% of your flow. It's going to come down the pipe, and it's going to hit the sanitary tee, and all your solids are going to slam right into here, and it's going to slow that flow down. As you can see how it comes downhill like that. See how it just hits, it's not a Y. And as that's where the pipe is located. And that concludes the cleaning and inspection. We keep New Hampshire flowing. Well, good afternoon. We're back from that job, and this job is sponsored by nobody but customers who call and use our services. So thank you to everybody who calls us and gives us their business to keep their drains flowing, because that's what we do. Sometimes it's hard when things are really busy and being one person to be everywhere at once. But this job that we went down to in Conway was successful. We cleared the whole drain out, descaled the line, and we located the baffle area for the septic guy to dig and install a riser into the tank. Old sanitary tee on his back. That slows flow down by at least 50%, especially with these water saver toilets if you're only using 1.6 or 1.28. So anytime you hit a sanitary tee, expect to lose 50% of your flush power there. Inside of the pipe had a lot of heavy scale inside the pipe, so we flex shaft that down with our carbide blades and got that pretty smooth out of there. So that's going to restore a little bit of the slick and flow going into the tank. So that's going to help out some there. We recommended running extra water, like filling the tub a little bit halfway or something during the week, and then while it's draining to flush the toilet out to help purge that whole system out of solids, so it's not building up and catching up on anything, especially with that sanitary tee where it's losing 50% of your flush power. If you're using 2-ply toilet paper, cut down to the single 1-ply, because what happens is everybody takes that toilet paper and they ball it up. 2-ply becomes 4-ply, becomes 8-ply, becomes 16-ply, so you get the gist of the whole thing of how a big wad of toilet paper can stop a sewer, especially with sanitary tees and especially with water saver toilets. Even 5-gallon flush toilets will back up with the sanitary tees and everything on there, because it's still water loss going through there, but there was just a little bit more to kick it out. There was also some roots inside that pipe, so we got those all buzzed down really nice. So the sewer is running. It's running good. We keep New Hampshire flowing. And always remember, run extra water when you can to flush your systems out to keep everything running. You know, an ounce of preventative maintenance here and there, you know, a little bit more water flow because of these water saver things, especially on top of old plumbing pipes, like I was saying, the sanitary tees, and or the distance to from flush or for where you drain your kitchen sink or everything. It has to go from point A all the way to point B, and not knowing your house with its destination, sometimes you just have interruptions with the sanitary tees and insufficient amount of water flow to bring those solids from point A to point B, and that's when you end up with a clog. So if you end up with a clog and you're in my service area, give us a buzz. I'll do my best to get there when I can. Things have been getting busier and busier. Being one person, it's really hard, but I do the best I can to keep New Hampshire flowing. We'll catch everybody later, and hey, thanks for calling and thanks for watching our videos. Have a good day, folks. This is Rod from Mount Washington Sewer and Drain Cleaning. Always remember, beep beep, we keep New Hampshire flowing.